Warrior, gather your strength and lend me your ears. For today we embark on a profound journey into the essence of building a legacy that transcends time and leaves an indelible mark on the world. Each one of us has the potential to be a beacon of light, a force for change, and a creator of a lasting impact. The question is, what will your legacy be? Your legacy is the narrative you weave through your actions, choices, and the relationships you cultivate. It is a story that, when told, can inspire generations. Imagine standing at the foot of a towering mountain, its peak shrouded in clouds, representing the heights you aspire to reach. This mountain is not just a challenge, it is a symbol of your potential to create a legacy that echoes through the ages. Like Atlas, who bore the weight of the heavens, you too carry the responsibility of shaping your legacy through your actions and choices. The summit of that mountain represents the culmination of your efforts, the impact you've made, and the stories that will be told long after you're gone. First, understand that building a legacy begins with intention. Just as the ancient Greeks crafted their stories with purpose, you must define your narrative. Reflect on the values that matter most to you: courage, compassion, integrity. These values are the bedrock upon which your legacy will stand. Like Odysseus, who navigated treacherous seas with a clear goal in mind, chart your course with clarity. Write down your aspirations, the impact you wish to have, and the stories you want to leave behind. Your intentions are the seeds from which your legacy will grow, nourished by the actions you take daily. Consider the story of Achilles, who was torn between glory on the battlefield and a peaceful life. His choices defined not only his legacy, but also the legacy of those who followed him. Ask yourself, what sacrifices are you willing to make to ensure your legacy is one of strength, honor, and positive impact? Each decision, each sacrifice becomes a thread in the tapestry of your legacy, weaving together a narrative that future generations will study and draw inspiration from. Next, embrace the power of action. Words alone cannot shape a legacy. It is through your deeds that your impact will be felt. Remember the tale of Hercules, who undertook 12 labors not just for glory, but to bring about change in a world fraught with chaos. Each labor represented a step toward his legacy, a legacy of strength, resilience, and heroism. In your own life, identify actions you can take that align with your intentions. Volunteer in your community, mentor someone in need, or advocate for a cause you believe in. Each action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger tapestry of your legacy. Imagine being like Leonidas, who led 300 Spartans against overwhelming odds. His courage and leadership left a legacy that is still celebrated today. What actions can you take that reflect your commitment to your values? Perhaps it means standing up for someone who cannot stand up for themselves, or speaking out against injustice. When your actions are aligned with your intentions, you create a legacy that is not easily forgotten. Every time you choose to act in alignment with your values, you solidify the foundation of your legacy. Let's not forget the importance of connection. Like Theseus, who gathered allies to face the Minotaur, you must build a network of support. Your legacy is not solely about your individual achievements, it is also about the impact you have on others. Cultivate relationships with those who share your vision and values. Collaborate, share resources, and lift one another up. When you empower others, you expand the reach of your legacy, creating a ripple effect that can inspire future generations. Consider the story of Socrates, whose teachings transcended his lifetime, shaping the minds of countless philosophers and thinkers. His legacy was rooted in the pursuit of knowledge and the courage to question the status quo. Embrace your own quest for knowledge and share what you learn with others. Create a community of thinkers, dreamers, and doers who are committed to leaving their mark on the world. Host discussions, workshops, or events that spark meaningful conversations and inspire action. Engage in dialogues that challenge norms and foster creativity. Your legacy can be one that inspires a movement, just as Socrates inspired countless followers to pursue truth. Moreover, recognize the power of resilience in your journey. Building a legacy is not without its challenges. There will be obstacles and setbacks along the way. Like Prometheus, who endured great suffering for his gift of fire, you may face trials. It is in these moments of adversity that your true character is revealed. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. When you stumble, rise stronger and more determined. Reflect on your setbacks, learn from them, and let them inform your future actions. This resilience will become part of your legacy, illustrating that perseverance is key to creating lasting change. Consider the myth of Persephone, who traversed both the underworld and the earth. Her duality represents resilience, showing us that it is possible to endure hardship and emerge stronger on the other side. Each season of her journey represents a cycle of renewal, just as you can learn to embrace the cycles of your life. Keep a journal that details your challenges and triumphs, allowing you to track your growth over time. This documentation serves not only as a reflection of your journey, but also as a source of inspiration for others who may walk a similar path. Remember, it is often in the darkest moments that the brightest lights emerge. Now, consider the impact of your choices. Every decision you make sends ripples through the fabric of time. Think of King Midas, whose greed led to his downfall, and contrast it with the humble spirit of Gandhi, whose choices inspired millions. The legacy you leave will reflect the values embedded in your choices. Practice mindfulness in your actions. Consider how they align with your legacy. Whether it's in your career, relationships, or community, choose actions that uplift, empower, and inspire. As you do this, your legacy will grow stronger, like a mighty tree with deep roots. Engage in acts of kindness, no matter how small. A single act can create a wave of change. Like the myth of Arachne, who was transformed into a spider for her hubris. Your choices define your fate. Choose wisely, and your legacy will weave a beautiful tapestry that resonates with generosity, love, and compassion. Remember the story of Helen of Troy. Her beauty sparked a war, but it was her choices and the choices of those around her that ultimately shaped her legacy. Reflect on the consequences of your choices, for they can echo through history. Finally, reflect on the importance of storytelling. The myths of old were not just tales, they were vehicles for values, lessons, and legacies. Your story has the power to inspire, to teach, and to ignite passion in others. Share your experiences, your triumphs, and your failures. Let your voice be heard. Much like Homer, who immortalized the journeys of heroes through his epic poems, you can craft your narrative. Write your story, share it through various mediums, be it writing, art, or speaking. By doing so, you contribute to the tapestry of human experience, ensuring that your legacy continues to resonate. In addition, consider the power of collective storytelling. Organize gatherings or community forums where people can share their stories and experiences. Encourage dialogue that fosters understanding and connection. These shared stories not only build community, but also create a collective legacy that celebrates diversity and resilience. Imagine forming a legacy circle in your community, where individuals come together to share their life stories and aspirations. This practice not only strengthens bonds, but also enriches your community with shared wisdom. As you forge ahead on this path, remember that building a legacy is a lifelong endeavor. It requires dedication, reflection, and unwavering commitment to your values. Like Athena, who embodied wisdom and strategy, approach your journey with intention and insight. Every moment is an opportunity to shape your legacy, to make choices that reflect your true self. So warrior, as you stand at the crossroads of your journey, ask yourself, what legacy do you wish to leave behind? What impact do you want to have on the world? Your actions today will echo through eternity. Embrace the power of your choices, connect with others, and rise resiliently in the face of challenges. Go forth and build your legacy. Let your story be one of courage, compassion, and profound impact. The world awaits your unique contribution, and your legacy is a gift that will inspire generations to come. Stand tall, rise up, and let your legacy shine like a beacon in the darkness, guiding others to follow in your footsteps. This is your moment. Embrace it fully, and let the impact of your life resonate through the ages. Remember, the legacy you build is not solely about the grand gestures. It's also in the small, everyday actions. It's in the kindness you show to a stranger, the encouragement you give to a friend, and the integrity you uphold in your daily life. Each of these moments, however seemingly insignificant, contributes to the lasting legacy you create. Warrior, Your journey is just beginning. Let it be a powerful testament to the beauty of perseverance, passion, and purpose. Embrace this journey, for it is not merely about leaving a mark. It is about creating a legacy that uplifts others and inspires them to carve their own paths. Your impact is within your grasp. Seize it with both hands and let your legacy be a force for good in the world. As you ascend your mountain, remember that every step counts. Your legacy awaits. Forge it with determination and heart.